everybody to Wrestle Talk, a podcast that gives a platform for wrestling fans like me and Mario. We're just two regular guys out here trying to discuss WWE PLE events. We're giving our comments, our opinions. We're doing everything we can. Again, I'd like to thank all my subscribers to subscribing to Let's Talk About It and to subscribing to this Wrestle Talk podcast. Please, guys, give this a like, subscribe, give some comments, give us our feedbacks. Let me know how bad Mario's doing. I mean, right? Because him and I don't never agree on nothing. Yeah, I mean, or matter of fact, let me know how bad I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, because for some reason, me and this man cannot agree on anything, just like we want to agree today. So, like I said, I have not talked to this man since yesterday, and we are going to do this right, and we're going to do it big time. Now, I know my man Mario here, he is very upset about, because we actually talked a little bit about this. Now we tried to record this before, we had a lot of static. But now we're good now. He's not happy. I'm happy. I'm toasting myself, my little everything about it, my little old this is my toast to old Vinnie Mac era that his buddy Triple H just copied all over it.
You're right about
So
that. This has Vince McMahon written all over it, and they did this PLE very dirty.
well, you know what? I'm not going to start off. I want you to start off about the men's ladder match. You got Jey Uso, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Andrade, and Drew McIntyre. You know, I want you to start off. I want you to tell me how well you feel about this all-time good men's ladder match that gave the briefcase to the winner, and we both know who the winner was. So let's take it off from you, sir. You go right ahead.
Uh, so, Money in the Bank ladder match was built to have a competitor win the championship match contract or briefcase. It featured a lot of high flyers, technical wrestlers, and powerhouses. For the last 3 or 4 weeks, WWE has been building this match where the winner gets a future title shot, title shot, whether that's the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. You got Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match was decent overall. You got some oh shit moments. However, the ending of that match is questionable because, like I said before, they did this pay per view very dirty. Or PLE. I'm an old school guy. I call it pay per view. I would have preferred to see Jey Uso instead of Drew McIntyre winning this match. It felt very predictable overall. And as we get into this podcast and a little bit later, you'll see even more of my frustrations as to why I did not agree with Drew McIntyre winning this match. Overall, I feel that Jey Uso should have had the briefcase. It would have provided him with a significant push towards the main event status as a as his what's his nickname, main event Jey Uso.
Yep.
That's how I felt. I'm so frustrated about this first match.
Really? No. I love it.
Yeah, rub it in. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I love the oh my OMG moments. Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, they killed it. I Carmelo actually stepped up his game. I was worried about him. Him and Andrade worked very well together. Chad Gable, LA Knight had some wild moments. Chad had wild moments. I thought the match was my second favorite match of the night. I thought it was very good. I thought it was very well constructed. Uh, Again, I knew how way this shit was coming. We did not agree. I knew Drew was going to win. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Did
You know
you
why,
agree?
sir? Do you know why I
Why?
knew? Because I got that ESPN, baby.
Did you agree with the ending of this match?
No. So we will agree on that one because it was a waste of a Money in the Bank to tell a story. Because that's telling me, and I'm gonna get into it later on, but I'm not gonna get too much into it now. It was a waste. And we might have a somewhat same opinion about it, but it was a waste. But ladies and gentlemen, I will agree with him somewhat. It should have been given to someone else. Uh Out of everybody, you're right. You know what I mean? Because like, you alluded the first time we tried to do this. The LA Knight did make sense. He's going at the Logan Paul's US title. Carmelo Hayes, no way. He was gonna get it. Chad Gable, he's with a white six thing. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with that shit. Andrade, I have no idea what they're gonna do with him. I knew they won't give it to him. So it had to be between Jay and Drew. And I knew they was gonna give it to Drew. I knew it. I knew it. I didn't know how they was gonna spin it, but they did it. So overall,
Dirty.
overall on this match, because this is probably the shortest one of the shortest conversations we'll have compared to the other one. Um, do you think it was the right call?
No,
Okay.
no. For the simple fact, you're trying to push talent onto a different status than what they are. Why not push Jey Uso? Because he's been in major storylines throughout the weeks. You're basically giving him that push. You break up the Usos, you cook his ass out the bloodline, you put him on Raw, and he's doing very good, more I could than I would want to admit. He's there. He has it. He should have won that match.
And unfortunately, I'm glad to agree with you. Shocker, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I'm
What? Are we
it's
on?
raining there. Yeah, yeah,
It is.
it's raining, right? Yeah, we're on.
Oh, it's raining like cats and dogs out in Texas. We got
Well,
that storm coming, barreled. Phew.
I will, like I said, I will agree with you, but I got to retort this. I will agree with you if they would have went into another direction. If the direction of what happened later didn't happen. That's the only way I would agree with you. Because if they would have did the way I wanted them to do it, the way I predicted it, it would have been a much better story. Now, to your credit, does Jay Uso deserve it? Don't forget, everybody's talking about Jay's coming back to this little bloodline civil war shit. So I don't think they would have gave it to him. And I will give my opinion later on. Well, you gonna love that opinion. It's going basically I'm going to be attacking your idol Triple H. And this is a spoiler right now. This is a spoiler. Okay? It's a spoiler. He is, they should get, in my opinion, without getting too much into it, Shawn Michaels is a better booker.
Hmm.
Eric Bischoff was a better booker.
He took cheap
I
shots.
Oh yeah, they're definitely cheap shots. The You have a lot of good minds still in WWE. He's supposed to be a student of the game, as they call him, the game. He's a copier. He's a copycat. He's a copycat. He is. But you defend him.
Okay, he probably did copy Vinnie Mac on this pay per view because
No.
this has Vince McMahon written all over it.
100%.
Also, on the other hand, though, Triple H is known for his slow and steady pace to build a perfect storyline for major WWE events, which is SummerSlam next month, by the way.
Mhm. Okay. Sometime next month. Okay. I get it. Um, I'm going to end it here. This is going to be my final note on this match. I thought it was a well constructed match. I thought it was a waste of time. If you're going to do this, I'm going to repeat this later on. You might as well get rid. You might as well get rid of the Money in Bank pay per view or PLE, whatever you want to fucking call it. Might as well get rid
You
of it.
know what? That's exactly what I was thinking of. Don't forget, you also have King Gunther in the lines to give him a major push.
Oh, we'll get into it. Oh, you know, I got some shit about my man. I got something about my man. But you said it was the right call, wrong call. You said it was a wrong call. I thought it was the right call, but unfortunately, it did not go the way it was supposed to go. And we get predictions about this, right?
Yeah, you chose Drew McIntyre, and I chose Jey Uso. 1 point for Luke, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Got the
He was
pinky
right.
up. Got the pinky
Hmm.
up. The ESPN is burning, baby. It's burning. I am so happy today. I am so happy.
You know,
And again,
sorry about here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this right now, just before a couple of days ago, I had to calm him down. I had to make sure that he took his blood medication, that he had something good to drink. I need someone to do that for me right now because I'm fired up.
yeah, man, you need to go get something to drink. Cause I'm telling you, because when we get through this shit, and especially the third one, I think the third one's gonna be the longest one, the longest talk we talk. But sir, the next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn, the champion, versus Braun Breaker. I didn't see this coming. Take it away, sir.
It's for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn champion versus the challenger Braun Breaker. WWE's been building up the storyline. Um, how beautiful is Braun Breaker's athleticism? I mean, you see this man, he can go inside the ring. His cardio is magnificent. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a real powerhouse with that kind of athletic ability. It really has been. Um, you s-
Old school.
you have Zane's technical skills, and then you have Breaker's powerhouse. It was a pretty good, decent match. I get why Breaker had to lose, and I
You
think I
do?
said this before, and I think, yeah, I don't agree with it. I get why. The Intercontinental Championship has always, for the majority of the part, has always changed hands at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam being next month, I it would be more right if Breaker Braun Breaker was the new IC champion at SummerSlam. I would have had
Mm-hmm.
I had expect to see him win it at Money in the Bank. Unfortunately, that did not happen.
Mhm.
Um, they're making Sami Zayn look a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Weak.
Um, they're making him look a bit more stronger. However, I feel yeah. However, I feel that this match did not belong on the card whatsoever. It really didn't.
Mhm.
They could have wait to push this match another month. This match did not belong on this card. If Braun Breaker was gonna lose in the style that he did, they should have never WWE should have never booked this match. I would have preferred to see the tag team title match, which is the new tag team champions DIY in this pay per view rather than this.
Hmm. Um. Um. This is a tie for me. Even though it was a B match for probably the worst match of the night for storytelling, unnecessary storytelling. This whole PLE event had the worst controversial, unknown storytelling I've seen in a long time. But your boy says is all about future building and storytelling. Again, I'm going to go back again. And you know how I feel about this. When Gunther lost the title, I say you better have something for him. Okay, maybe it's giving opportunities. Chad opportunity. The big boy from Australia. What's his name? The big guy. Uh, the guy from Australia. What's his name again?
Ah,
Yeah,
I can't remember.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Now
about.
you're getting Braun an opportunity. Braun does not need this as an opportunity. He doesn't need the Intercontinental title. Not yet. He should be put in a story with someone who's going to give him a test first. You're throwing it on him too fast. This is like a 2.0 version of what they did with Randy Orton back in the day when they gave him the world title. He wasn't ready for it. It's another version of it. That's all it is. If anybody's listening, remember how when Randy came in, they threw the world title on him. He was not ready. He should have been seasoned first. Braun should be seasoned first. He is not going to war with anybody. They have not given him a viable story except this bullshit story with the guy from Raw, the GM from Raw. I don't think they're doing him justice. I think they're doing him wrong. The storyline for this is bullshit, but I do agree with you. This match should not have been on the card. So what I think you're trying to allude at that they're going to put him over at SummerSlam.
Exactly.
I think that's a mistake. Uh Back in the day, in Vinnie Mac's days, the Intercontinental title was the second most prestigious title in all WWE, WWF, WWF back in the day when Papa had it. It was the most, is the second one. It was your catalyst to the world championship, right? Are
Working
you
man's
doing it
title.
justice? Right? Are you doing it justice? No. But you know what I'm going to say? In the last 15, 20 years, probably the last 10, 12 years, Gunther did it justice. Before him, I hate to admit this. I give Miz. He gave a nice little run.
I'm
But
thinking the
back in
same
the
thing too.
day, yeah, I mean, he did a nice little run with it. Back in the day, it was like Randy Savage had it, Ricky Steamboat had it. Like good wrestling, good feuds, good matches, fighting for this title. They're not doing it justice. They're not giving it its just due. You're giving it to a kid who can hit the ropes at 21, 23 miles an hour. I don't agree with this. If they put him over a SummerSlam, I think that's a mistake. So that's number one. Again, this is your buddy's storyline ability, putting guys over from his old NXT days and his loyalty to NXT. Which how's that working for you, Paul? You know, listen, I know you a fan of Paul Triple H Levesque.
Yeah, he's always going to be my favorite. I'm not. There's no dispute on that. He's my favorite. I may not always agree or like everything that he does, but he's in a position to change things, and I'm not always going to agree with everything that he does. I am going to say overall, I have seen significant changes that he has made.
Okay, give me one. So big that he's changed. Give me one, cause I don't see shit.
Okay, the WWE Championship, the logo that was always on the titles, that was crap. That changed. Now you, what's a good example? Cody Rhodes Championship. It looks different. The World Heavyweight Championship. It reminds me of the big gold belt. The Tag Team Championship on SmackDown. Old classic style belts, but updated version of it. You use the term wrestler now rather than superstars.
A 5-year-old could have done that shit. Okay, a 5-year-old could have done that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, he is a copycat. I will give you 5% agreement to what you said. He changed the title. Great. When Vinnie Mac was there, he knew what was it about to draw money. The bottom line is everything's changing. He laid down the blueprint of drawing money. Numbers. That's what it's about now. It's about numbers. It's about drawing money. It's always been that way. Well, I'm sorry, because nowadays millennials are all about the numbers. I don't think they give a fuck about money. But it's about bringing people in, having people invested. I have not seen one thing yet that he has done to make people invested in WWE. Everybody gives him credit for the Netflix deal. Everybody gives him credit for SmackDown going to USA and all this shit. He's the head of creative. He is not a businessman. Nick Khan is the guy. Nick Khan, why do you think Vinny fucking brought him in? He's the one that get it. He's the one that him and Vinny together orchestrated the SmackDown deal. Him and Vinny, especially Vinny, was the one that kept USA for years. He's the one that came up with his own fucking network. Your buddy, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why I'm saying this. Because I shouldn't be defending the man, but I do admire him. What he did was wrong. I will admit that. He's an asshole. If he's guilty, lock his ass up. But from business standpoint, your buddy has not done fucking shit. He gets way too much credit for what he does. Way too much credit. And you defend him. I don't understand why. Oh, God, you're like a. Oh, I can't take it.
The roles
Oh
are,
my.
are in reverse, people.
Oh my God. Where's my pills? Where's my blood pressure? Where's my pill?
I love you for that.
Man, listen. I was in a good mood to heat. I'm drinking my TO,
Hey,
which is
if I'm
tequila
going
and
to be
orange
frustrated
juice.
today, everyone around me is going to be frustrated.
Anyway, agree or disagree with this match?
I disagree with this match. It shouldn't have been on the card. Much less Sami Zayn should not even have beaten Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we actually agreed. It should not have been on this
Oh
card.
shit!
Yep. And it's sunny here in Charlotte. we we will agree, but Braun should not be put over at SummerSlam, which he'll probably be. Predictions?
We both chose Braun Breaker.
Yep, because we knew they was gonna do
Unfortunately,
some stupid shit.
yeah. Again, people, WWE did this pay per view very dirty,
Yes, they
and
did,
it
ladies and
only gets
gentlemen.
worse. It only gets worse.
And it's about to get worse right now, sir. Because this is where the controversy begins. The third match of the night. That's right. Get it in, baby. Drink it up. Drink it up, baby. Drink it up. Oh, let me take a swig for this one. Let me get my tequila and orange juice here. This is the third match of the night for the World Heavyweight Championship. Champion Damian Priest versus Seth freaking Rollins. This is where it begins. Controversy. I would like to go first with this, sir, please. May I go first with this one?
Go ahead.
Because I'm about to dig the fuck in. Okay. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship, which you gave it to Damian Priest after he cashed in on Seth Rollins. I'm sorry, on Seth Rollins Drew McIntyre match at WrestleMania. Drew won it. He held it for 8 minutes, some shit like that. Celebrated with his family. CM Punk comes out, fucks with him, costs him the title because Damian cashes in. He becomes world champion. So Damian is still part of the Judgment Day. Then he defends the title. I forgot, like, who was defending against? What's that person again? His
Seth
first.
freaking Rollins.
No, I'm talking about his first title defense.
Oh, his
Shit, what
first
was
one.
it? Oh God, what the hell was it? Oh fuck, I
I
can't.
can.
I can't about this. Just forgot that shit. Anyway, he's defending his title barely. He's going on public appearances, and he gets help accidentally from his group or botches or whatever. Getting foot caught in the rope. He's playing injured. All this shit. So him and Seth are having a decent match now. Here go the number one thing you had before the match happened. He told everybody to stay out of his business, right? He told his Judgment Day people stay out of his business. So they alluded to Finn. Finn was like, okay, now you know they building that up. Eventually it's gonna be Finn and Damon. That's what's gonna happen. They've been arguing back and forth. So you're having a decent match between Finn and Seth. Seth rushes back. He should never rush back for this match, but they need it to happen. Part of the story. They get into a decent match. This is when the first controversial thing comes up. The 1, 2, 3 count. Now you remember that, right? You see it like I see it.
Bots.
Now, 1, 2, his shoulders still down. Then he acts like it's not 3. Now I don't know if Damien was concussed, it was a botch. They was waiting for because seconds later, Drew's music hits. Might have been a botch. They probably was waiting for Drew's music to hit. Somebody fucked up. So Drew comes down. He attempts to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. Which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, I did predict that. By the way, I
Yeah.
did. I did predict that. By the way, hold on. I predict he was gonna win it. I predict he was gonna cash in. Now I ain't say the outcome of it. I just say he's gonna cash in. Remember that. He comes down. He makes it a three-way match, a triple threat match. He's doing his thing. Then all of a sudden, just like in what was the Scotland, right?
Yeah.
CM Punk comes out, interferes, no disqualification. He beats him with a fucking chair, throws him over, puts him in a situation where Seth's already out the ring. Put him in a situation. Then he puts him in the uh, something to heaven. I forgot what the his move is called. Chokeslam, the modified chokeslam. He gets the pin 1, 2, 3. Now, think about this before you start. I want to put this in your head. You know they like to put real life drama in matches to sell, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost, the disgust on Damien's face, I think, was not fake. I think it was real. For some reason. The confrontation between Seth and Punk, definitely real. That's heat. It reminds me of when Punk came back from Survivor Series. Seth didn't know. I don't think Seth knew this one either. That's two things they ain't tell Seth. Because probably Seth probably went off. Or they wanted a real-time reaction. So, I'm going to end it on this note right here. This was the dumbest Money in the Bank cash-in failure or even attempt ever. It was a waste to try to tell a story. They tried to tell a story with a cash-in. You didn't need this cash-in to tell the story between Punk and Drew. You didn't need this. This is a waste. I don't care about the botches. I don't care about who's mad. I don't care about Damian Priest is a fraud champion. He's another one. It's a waste of time you having him on a title. So on this note right here, sir, when they get to your favorite pay-per-view, SummerSlam, this tells me they have no other choice but to take the title off of Damian and put it on Gunther. And how they're going to do it, I'm going to tell you how they're going to do it. Because I got that ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how they're going to do it. They've already teased it with him and Finn. They're going to do it more. Finn's going to talk cost him the title. Gunther's going to be your world title. You need legitimacy for that title. You need better matches. If that's the way you want to do it, fine. But this is the one thing I want you to think about before you start. You build him up. You say he deserves it. You give him his own little special in August about how he came up and this and that. He's the world champion. But you still do him disjustice. You give him nothing. Not a clean win. Not nothing. If you don't give it to him at SummerSlam, Gunther, then you're really an idiot. I'm done. Go ahead.
I agree with you on all points. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, it is raining cats and dogs in Houston, Texas. We got that
Same
storm
thing.
barrel coming in a couple of days. I think this is the first time where we actually agreed multiple times on the show, right?
Holy shit balls.
My thing about this match is you're going to have Damian Priest win this match. There was no need for Drew McIntyre to even be in Money in the Bank. Y'all should have just made this match a triple threat match. That would have been more logical. And then you can still have all that seances from CM Punk interfering. Because now what's going to happen at SummerSlam, you're going to have a triple threat match between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. If that was going to be the setup, and I'm just guessing, if that was going to be the setup for SummerSlam between those three talents, there was no need for Drew McIntyre to even be in that Money in the Bank match. There wasn't.
Thank you. Thank you. 100%.
That the what? As I said before, WWE, and I'm not saying names because I'm not gonna put it all on Paul Levesque. WWE as a whole, the company had did this pay-per-view very dirty.
Wow. Wow. But he ain't
Hey,
gonna
but by the way, at any point during this, are we gonna get some kind of bit of fresh air? Because I know at one point you were in a good mood, right?
I'm still in a good mood. I'm just at all that you not putting not enough shade on Paul Levesque, the head of creative. He is the head of creative. He makes the final decision. You cannot blame nobody else but Paul Triple H Levesque for this whole fucking mess.
I'm still a
You
Triple
can't
H
blame
guy.
nobody else.
I'm still a Triple H guy. I just didn't agree with how that first three matches were set up. I didn't. It sucked. You're enjoying this,
But
ain't you?
but you're not. But if he the head of it, he makes the final decisions. Now, see, this what kills me about these Triple H guys, ladies and gentlemen. When Vinny was there, oh, Vinny did this. Vinny was the head of everything. Oh, they couldn't wait to blame Vinny. They couldn't wait to blame Vince. But when Triple H do something, oh well, you gotta give him time. He's trying. All this bullshit. You got me fucking kidding
Enjoy
me.
it. Enjoy it.
Oh
Enjoy it.
my god.
Get it out your system.
Oh my god. Where's my pills? Where's my fucking pills? Oh my
I'm gonna.
god.
I think I'm gonna need some of your pills because I'm fired up right now. Definitely fired up right now.
So blame the person who booked this shit. You can't defend him, man. You cannot defend this guy. You defended a man that is the final fucking say to what they do, what they put out there on that mat. He made this choice. Oh my god.
I think I'm all out of drink.
Oh my
I,
god.
we're only 40 minutes into the show, and I think I need another drink.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. He would not ever blame or put any responsibility totally on his buddy, the savior of WWE, the most fake ass CEO, or whatever the fuck he is in this country. Oh, I can't. Sir, what was the what was the final prediction of this? Because I know we both picked Damien, right?
Let's see. We both predicted Damian Priest would win this match.
And
I think you said mention the cash in on yours.
yeah, bingo. So I'm gonna get my final thought on this one. Since you won't go after your buddy, I will. I'll go after him. Is it different I will give you that. Is he given more opportunity? He's giving 30%, 30, 40% opportunity to people he likes. Okay? People he likes. He's not worried about business. He's worried about keeping everybody fucking happy. Vince wasn't about keeping everybody happy. He's about what you talking about numbers? He was about what's going to draw money, what's going to bring in investors, what's going to get the fans wowing. He's not about that. And I wish they'd stop putting him uh with business. It has nothing to do with business. Nothing. Nothing to do with fucking business. Nick Khan. He does it all. I am sick of this shit. Listen, he's all about his NXT guys. I'll put it out there. He put it on SmackDown Friday with Ciampa and Gargano. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Wow. You know, you know, I don't know. I'll tell you this right now. It was a waste of a cash in. Waste. And I think right now, if you do this shit, now I'm 50-50 on this. You might as well just get rid of Money in the Bank. Get rid of it.
I agree.
You're not gonna do nothing with it because you could have
I,
told a
I
good
agree.
story with it.
Uh, I agree for the simple fact. Last month you had King of the Ring. Gunther won it. High stakes. The winner gets a championship match at SummerSlam. There was no sense to have Money in the Bank follow this right after King of the Ring.
Nope. And I will agree with him, ladies and gentlemen. Now knowing the outcome, it probably would have been better story-wise if you would give it to Jay. But it wouldn't have matched if you're gonna put him with the bloodline thing. Maybe you can flip it or whatever. But if I can go back and say for a future storyline, if I was a writer off the cusp, and you're not gonna like this. If you want to have a good storyline that gets totally off the wall, you'll never see coming, you should give it to Chad. You should give it to Chad. You can put the white six with it. You can put all type of different ways with him. If you want to tell a story, you can have a false cash in or whatever. If you're gonna do a false cash in, do it later in that line, not the same night. You screwed Drew. How many times you screwed Drew? You screwed him last year with
At least
Roman.
2 different times.
Okay, you screw him with Roman. Okay, he's been cashed in on twice. He lost his WrestleMania moment with COVID. He lost in the first Clash of Castle against Roman. Okay, he got cashed in again. You know who was it? Yeah, what Damien, Bob, Miz cashed in on him, and Damien cashed in on him. Then you go to Scotland, his hometown, home country. You screw him over again. Then you give him Money in the Bank. Then you screw him over again now. There is no way I wouldn't even agree to a storyline like that. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's worse than the fucking Cody story. And I'll get to that shit later. Anyway, wrong move, right or right decision, wrong decision.
Damian Priest still retaining the championship heading into SummerSlam to face Gunter was the right decision. The ending storyline for this match was the wrong one.
Thank you. Dumb. It was the dumbest match I've seen in 15 years. Dumb. Dumb ending. Sir, let's get to match number 4, which was my favorite match of the night. that stole the fucking show. I'm sorry, I gotta take this. You can have the main event. I want this one. Okay, you know I gotta take this one. You know I gotta take it because baby,
But
it is Tiffy time. The women's
finally, ladies
ladder
and
match.
gentlemen, we can have a
The
bit of
women,
fresh air and actually enjoy this conversation right now.
the women's ladder match. Canadian zone. The British Columbia. Chelsea Green. My girl Tiffy time. Well, she was looking damn good last night. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. Io Sky. Valkyria, Naomi, and Zoe Stark. Now, this was, I would have to say, and I watched all the Money in the Banks. This is the eighth women's one. This was by far the best women's Money in the Bank ever. Spots. I'm talking about spots, selling it. This is being considered to me as top five. If you have a list of matches of the year, that's in my top five. Those women, because you know women have to go harder in wrestling. They go hard. They put the bodies more on the line than men, because men in wrestling or men in general are a bunch of pussies anyway. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, but these girls fucking killed it. Up and down, spot at the spot at the spot. My girl Chelsea, she's not really a wrestler, but she's so fucking good at what she do. Zoe, bro, let me tell you something. The best moment I've seen was the Zoe and Io one on the mat on the left. Oh my god!
And
I
oh
thought she
shit
broke her
moment.
shoulder, bro. You can't tell me that was not a spot.
That was awesome.
That was, and I love Money in the Bank. That has to be one of that's in my top five all time spots on Money in the Bank. This might be top number three. That shit was on point. I don't know if they practiced that shit. They hit it right on the fucking numbers. I give everybody did well. Naomi did well. I'm very getting impressed with what's her name? The Irish chick. Valkyria. She's getting better. I can see why they give her opportunities. They gotta give her more opportunities. EO is just EO. You know, Io's damn good, bro. Like people are just like, she's fucking good. Like really good. Zoe's good. Chelsea is just Chelsea. Now we talked about this shit. Even though I am so happy my Tiffy Tom won because she was the right choice. But I've been good with Chelsea because that would have been one hell of a storyline for real. That would have been the best. But to end this right here, they gave it to the right person, which I predicted.
Diffy
That
time.
was the right person to give it to. She is going to make it good. You can play that storyline out for a fucking year if you want to. Will she cash in? You gotta give her the title. I wouldn't give it to her yet, but Bailey or Liv, they gonna leave that shit alone. I don't know what's gonna happen at SummerSlam with Bailey and Nia and Tiffy are cool, but you can play that storyline along too. I wouldn't rush this cash in. Tiffy, now when they hit the jackpot, they hit it on her. That's Charlotte Flair 2.0, but just look better. One second. You already got future matches. Bring Trish Stratus back. Let her have a match against her. Okay? And it's coming sooner or later. It's her and Charlotte. That's coming. I see that coming. That whenever Charlotte gets back. But that was the right call. Paul Levesque, I will give you had no fucking choice but to give her. And you know why he did it? Now I'm gonna end it on this one. He copied off his daddy.
I knew you were going to say that.
Daddy did it with Charlotte. He did it with Tiffy time. He copied off his daddy. The floor is yours, baby boy. Go ahead.
Question: what did you think of Tiffany Stratton's ring attire?
Hell yeah. God damn.
It reminds me of the Mardi Gras colors,
Mm,
purple, green, and gold.
listen.
For whatever reason, and I know she's your favorite, and I'm just
Yep.
gonna put it out there.
Hell yeah.
There's her colors is on this delicious king's cake that I usually like to get during the spring. White and cream on the inside with colorful purple, green, and gold all around. I mean, it is just it tastes so sweet, just like Tiffy time, your favorite.
But give me that cake because I'm eating that motherfucker.
Well, we gotta wait. We had to wait until spring. I love that cake. I'll eat the hell out that cake.
Me
I
too.
can understand why she's your favorite.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I also thought that, huh?
She's good,
I
bro. She's good.
I also thought that Chelsea Green's ring attire was pretty awesome. Looking like Trish Stratus, paying homage to the
Yeah, I
Canadian
like that.
flag. I
Yeah.
like the maple leaf across her chest. I thought
Hmm.
that was pretty awesome. Uh, you already hit on some touching moments with Io and Joey Starks.
Hmm.
Um, at the end, another oh shit moment was when Stratton and Green both climbed the ladder. You see Chelsea Green come off the ladder and hit the two tables that they
Oh
both
yeah,
had
yeah.
set up.
That was a big bump.
That was a big bump. I
Oh
enjoyed
yeah.
that. That was awesome. It was kick
Yeah, she
ass.
did good. She
I
did good.
love that spot.
Oh yeah. She's awesome.
It was the right call for Tiffany Stratton to win the women's Money in the Bank. It's funny that you mentioned Charlotte Flair because I had this in my notes after she had won the match. I can actually see future storylines either with Charlotte Flair or Bailey,
Oh god, yeah. Hell yeah. Because she
and their
idolizes
team.
Charlotte.
I think I want to go. I want to see her go against Bailey before she goes against Charlotte.
Oh, absolutely.
I also see maybe a near either a one-on-one match with Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton in the future, or with either Trish Stratus or as a tag team match of some sort.
I, I,
They're, they're, they're teasing that.
I, you know what, bro? You can put Chelsea anywhere. Chelsea's just that good. She's just an entertainer. She's not really a wrestler. I don't see her and Trish going at it. I do see Tiffy and Trish.
No,
And the
that's what
only
I mean.
way I see Tiffy and Charlotte, if you can book that right, if Tiffy gets the title, I see that's your WrestleMania. That's a good one. That's your WrestleMania. That's actually a good match. I would take that. That's gonna be a good match. I would do that. But your boy won't. Your boy probably thought about it, but who knows? Whatever.
This was the match of the night. I love this match.
Oh yeah,
All the performers did great on this. They stole the show. All six of them stole the show.
100%, 100%. We agree 100%. Those
Ladies
women.
and gentlemen, I think I said this over and over again. It is raining cats and dogs in here. It is a
Yep,
cold day in here because we are actually agreeing for the majority of this podcast.
yep. Yes, we are. We are, but unfortunately, who did we predict to win?
Tiffy time.
And who'd you predict?
I predicted her too. I wanted her.
No, no,
I
you
wanted to see her
didn't.
win.
You
Yes, I
must have
did.
switched that shit up. Get out of here.
So hold on.
You would
Let's see.
never predict my girl. Get out of here.
Here it is right here.
There's no way he did it. He rewrote it, ladies and gentlemen. He rewrote that shit. There's no way.
No.
Hey,
I
get
got
your
text
own Tiffy
messages.
time. Get your own
I
Tiffy
got
time.
text messages.
All right, before we get to the main event, what's your thoughts about John Cena, his retirement tour for a year?
I think that if they doing right now by not overplaying him, by not putting him in so many spots, I don't right now I can't imagine what storylines that he'll be involved in.
Mhm.
I do know that at WrestleMania, and they've been when he came out, you can see the towel that it says "Last time is now." So
Yeah.
that was a dead giveaway. Um, I know at WrestleMania, I would like for John Cena to put someone over. I don't know exactly who or how that will work out exactly, but it's always been tradition that when the talent leaves the in-ring competition, that they put someone over, losing that match.
Mhm.
It's basically passing the torch to someone else.
Hmm. Well, I'll be honest. I don't give a fuck about John Cena. I don't give a fuck about him. Um, I tell you right
Hold on
now,
before that.
I see this shit going two ways. Two ways I see it going. Either he gonna put somebody over at WrestleMania, or they gonna take the world title reign away from him and give take it away from Ric Flair and give him 17 times.
No,
If you were smart, you'd have gave it to somebody else, manipulate his way, either Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, let him get his world title, and somebody catches it on WrestleMania. If you were smart, if you want to do future story building, think about that. If you were smart, because you give him his 17th world title, he'll have it for like 2 minutes. He breaks the record, whatever. But otherwise, that my final note is I don't give a damn about John Cena. I don't give a fuck. He can wrestle. He can wrestle a fucking broom or a teddy bear. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I mean, but if you want to get so that's either gonna go down. It's a PR move. Give him his way out, or give him the 17-time world championship, whatever. But what you really should do with that, I ended on this. If you want somebody to break his fucking record, let it be his daughter. Let it be his
I agree.
daughter. Because she's at 14. Let it be her. Because you already
I,
know she would have been a champion by now if she never got hurt. Let
I
his daughter
agree
bring
for
it.
the I agree for the simple fact that John Cena doesn't have anything else to prove. At this point, he's just there for a cup of coffee,
Yep.
and putting the title on him again at this point does not make sense. Him beating Ric Flair's championship reign also does not make sense. John Cena is just at a I see John Cena at a place where he's winding down. His body cannot take what he used to be able to do.
Huh.
Don't put him. Don't put John Cena in a position where guys before him, like the Undertaker's, been in this bad spot, where Goldberg's been in a bad spot. You don't want to fucking hurt John Cena at the end. Don't do that to him.
They'll protect him. You don't gotta worry about it. Sir, let's get down to the main event. Six man, a six man, in my opinion, was just a setup. I'm gonna let you take it. I just want to say one thing because I don't give a damn about it. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm fucking done with it. I'm just done with this shit. I'm done with it. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tamatanga. You could take it home. The only thing I'm gonna say is this: I feel sorry for Kevin Owens and his mom. I hope his mom gets better. They did nothing. This match was about putting the Bloodline in a better view. It was about Jacob looking good, which I still think he kind of looked the same like he did. He still had his moves. Because if you follow Jacob, I've been following Jacob for a long time. He's more devastating than that. He is legit. Jacob Fatu is fucking legit. I'm going to say this. What they're doing for Tamatanga, he's selling more than anybody else. It's a disjustice. It is disservice. Tangaloa, his brother, they're not doing nothing with them. This bloodline shit's getting on my fucking nerves already. Solo's a tribal chief. I don't give a fuck what they did with Paul. You can put Paul through a table 1,000 times. You can have Jacob. You're still not selling this fucking storyline. You're not selling it. If you put Cody versus Solo, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough. They're putting on hold for the Cody and Randy shit. I guess that's what this bad blood pay-per-view is going to be for in Atlanta. Which, by the way, I think about getting tickets and going down there, by the way, because it's not too far from me. This is getting old. I'm done with it. I've said what I had to say. This is on you. You like the bloodline. Hit it away, sir.
Okay, to recap what I said at the beginning, this entire paper PLE, I'm an old school guy. I like to say pay per view, has been nothing but selling. Well, not selling. It has been nothing about storylines, which doesn't make sense. But
Mm-hmm.
this last one, you fucking pin Cody Rhodes in the middle of the ring. One, two, three. Okay, I get it. They want to feed Solo's ego. They want to add more depth to the storyline by burying their champion. Okay, fine. I'll give them that. If they're building the storyline between Solo and Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, y'all better have intentions for Roman Reigns to come back and make that storyline even more powerful.
This is not what's going to be, sir. I think, no, it's not going to work. I don't see how it's going to work. I don't see how it's going to work. I don't. I think this is your guy. This is your guy. This is your guy telling the story. He approved the shit.
Guys, they did this Money in the Bank very dirty prior to SummerSlam.
Yep. And that's your event coming up too, sir. That's your show. That's your show. You a SummerSlam guy. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been talking about this shit since we first started. You cannot wait to SummerSlam. So what's your main event?
For SummerSlam,
Yep.
Damian Priest versus Gunther. Gunther will win the championship at SummerSlam.
Mm, mm. I don't. Mm, I don't know. Let's go fly as a main event again. I'm sorry. I
Well,
want to go see.
what,
I
what,
want to go
what,
see.
what would your choice be?
So you
Because
know
I
how I
sure as hell
feel.
don't.
You know how I feel.
I sure don't see Cody Rhodes main eventing SummerSlam with this bloodline stuff. They're not gonna
Okay.
have Roman Reigns come back so soon right now, especially with all the personal stuff that he has going on with his dad passing away. They just had the funeral, I guess, yesterday.
Yep.
Uh, right?
Yep.
Sometimes, guys, we want us fans. We want to see the best show possible. We know that WWE can put out a good show. Every now and then, stuff happens in life. Stories gets changed. Had to do things at the last minute, change things up. I mean, it's
Mario, I'm gonna tell you this one thing, and I've been saying it. How long been doing this? Couple months, right?
yep.
I've been telling you the same thing every month. They have no plans for Cody. They're trying to stall this shit for Cody, Randy. They have no plans for him at all. They have no plans for female Cody, Bailey. The plan they're doing with Damien is stupid. I will not be surprised if they fuck up the Gunther plans for SummerSlam. If you're talking about long-term story building, you bring and your first thing was John Cena. Whoop de fucking do. You talked about your interview, your boy Paul Levesque. We got big things planned. I don't see nothing big. You put Paul through a table. Great. It's not selling. Roman's not coming back. Cena's doing his reunion tour. They have no plans for Cody. You keep on telling me that you have faith in this new era. I hear it every time on the interview. They have faith in this Paul Levesque era. I see nothing. Nothing. You asked me a question. You asked me, what is the main event for SummerSlam? There is none. Who could you put legitimately as a main event for SummerSlam on short notice? What? Solo and Cody? Oh, let me guess. CM Punk's not even cleared yet. And he said in his press conference last night, if you watched it, they're slowing him down. He feels good, but they're slowing him down. Because they can't rush the process. They have no, this is what I've been saying, and I'm gonna go fucking nuts. I've been saying this shit since day one since we did this. They have no plans. I am tired of hearing this long-term fucking story building. And they have nothing. Wow. 2 nights, SummerSlam next year. Wow. We're going this international. We're going that international. Wow. John Cena retirement tour. 30, 40 dates. Wow. Jade Cargill. By the way, she did look a little bit better her last match. I'll give her that one. Big Phenom. Wow. Cody Rhodes finished the story. Wow. You can even bring back The Rock. It still won't sell this bloodline shit. You can bring back Roman. It's still not going to draw anything. Roman is it. You ruined it with this version of the bloodline. There is no way you can convince me or tell me that Solo and these guys are going to get over. You brung Haku's sons over. Still can't get over. You brung in Jacob Fatu. You still can't get over. You put Paul through a table. You still can't get over. You pin Cody Rhodes. Whoop de fucking do. Who can't pin Cody Rhodes? Who gives a fuck? Honestly, who cares a fuck? Who cares? I mean, honestly, really? Cody ain't shit. His reign ain't shit. He ain't shit. It's nothing. He's nothing. But you keep on defending this guy. I'm sorry, I have enough rant. But so you tell me who your main event's going to be.
Crickets. I hear crickets.
Oh my goodness! Come on now, call your buddy Paul and speed dial. Come on, Paul, save me. I don't want to go to the next
Oh,
podcast. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, our next podcast is SummerSlam. Mario is the lead host. He is the man that's going to run the whole format. My ass is going to sit here and not say a word and just wait for him. This is his event. Can't wait.
enjoy it while you can, because I'm pretty sure that this will probably be one in a few times that we'll agree on this entire PLE event.
Oh, we won't agree on SummerSlam. I guarantee you that now. We won't agree on that shit. I don't care what
I
matches they
need a
got.
drink, dude. I need a drink.
All right, let you
I
do.
need another drink.
So, do you agree with the match or not match?
I don't
Was it a
agree with the
waste?
match. It was a waste.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we agree that the whole PLE event is a waste. We're going to wrap this up. Mario has some final words to say about his savior, Paul Levesque. I know he said
Final
this is a
words.
waste. Go ahead.
Final words for Paul Levesque, Triple H. Don't book no bullshit at SummerSlam. You're loving this right now, ain't you?
Oh my goodness. I can't wait for this because you're going to be so pissed. You're going to be so pissed. This is your favorite pay per view of all time. You're going to be livid.
SummerSlam is my second favorite pay per view, right next to WrestleMania. So I have, just like I have high expectations for WrestleMania, I have one for SummerSlam. Don't screw this up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been well over an hour, and it's been long. It's been frustrating. I done used up all my energy. Think I need another drink, another pre-workout. Cause this fucking drained me today.
I got tequila. I'm good.
How nice. How nice.
Okay, sir, I have nothing else. On then is, ladies and gentlemen, next time we come back, we will be at SummerSlam. That is Mario's second favorite pay-per-view. That is his pay-per-view. And I would like to announce sometime in the near future, Mario and myself will be going live at one of these PLE events or pay-per-views, as we call them. And we
Oh,
will
quick
go.
question.
Who?
What did you think about them bringing back Bad Blood in October.
You know why? They're setting up some shit. It's gonna be a dumb story. You already know it's
I
gonna be
thought that
bad
too.
blood. It's
I
gonna be
thought
it's
that
gonna be
too.
it's gonna be Finn and Damien. It's gonna set up for Cody and whoever, Randy. It's just gonna be stupid. It's gonna be dumb. It's
I
gonna
was
be dumb.
thinking along the same things too.
It's gonna be dumb. I'm thinking, like I said, I'm actually thinking about getting tickets actually going there live too. But like I said, we are going to go live at one of these PLE events. We're gonna do it real time, go by reaction to every match. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on Wrestle Talk. Please comment, subscribe to Let's Talk About Podcast, what Wrestle Talk is a part of. Give us your comments, give us your feedback. Uh, let Mario know that he needs to give up on Triple H because he ain't shit. And like and subscribe because we know what I mean. Listen, we're just two guys who love wrestling. We don't agree much all the time, even though we agree today, was fucking crazy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's gonna rain in my own house. I don't know. But Mario, I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
we are
Luke.
out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time at SummerSlam.